It was Plato who said, astronomy leads us from one world to another. It compels us to look upwards. The world we move from is one where there is a politics of division, but science transcends the politics of division, as we've just heard, bringing people together in a shared desire to learn more about what's out there. And to tell us a little bit about how this project will bring people together, the North-South advisor to the Astronomical Observatories of Ireland, Caitriona Mullan.
Thank you, David. Not used to being introduced in that particular way. Good evening, everyone. It's a great pleasure to be here. It's an absolute honour to be able to actually, I realise, speak in this chamber. Yes, I suppose I should just add I've had the pleasure of working with the Astronomical Observatories of Ireland over the last year or so to help them, develop and communicate the vision that they now have for the next phase of their cooperation. We won't keep you too long. If we do, we can always commit the revolutionary act of going back to Dunsink time for about half an hour, and then you'll all be fine, you'll still leave on time. But I think the important thing about the relationship between the Observatories of Ireland is its longevity and the fact that they are now looking forward to revive the partnership for the time that we're in, to develop research collaboration, placemaking, educational, heritage, cultural and artistic programming, and community impact through promoting the public understanding of science and other ways in which these wonderful assets in their places can benefit the communities who live in those places and communities beyond those places. So by supporting the observatories in their regeneration and their programming ambitions, we are supporting the continuance of this island's contribution to international scientific knowledge at a time when evidence-driven thinking and decision-making have never been more important either for democracy or for the planet itself. So if that's not enough to get you excited, why else should we be excited about this? The project works to the full, the plan for cooperation that the observatories are developing at the moment works to the full dimensions of scientific cooperation in astronomy and astrophysics, for which this island is known because of the observatories, and which also finds its own footprint in our popular and artistic imagination. And some people have said to me over the last number of months, why is this relevant? And I said, well, Sean O'Casey's play Juno and the Paycock is set during a time of massive change on this island and in Europe a century ago. Juno, in mythology, was the special counsellor and protector of the state, and the play features two of the characters, Captain Boyle and Jock Sir Daly, two ordinary Irishmen, considering the wonder of the cosmos and asking, what is the stars? So what is the stars for us on these islands? The stars give us a connection to our ancestors and a sense of time. We're standing here in the former parliamentary chamber, and on either side of you, you can see two tapestries. One on this side, I have to say, I can't pass this as a Derry woman. This is one of the Siege of Derry. I'm not going to talk about that today, Taoiseach. You'll be quite happy to hear. On the other wall, on this wall, is a depiction of the Battle of the Boyne. And I invite you to reflect on the fact that in the location that's depicted in this tapestry, over 4 millennia ago, our common ancestors were building and decorating monuments to the stars, aligned to face the rising sun. The annals of the Four Masters record Halley's Comet, as did our Norman ancestors, who included it in the Bayeux Tapestry as they began their journey from France in 1066, reaching Ireland a century later. And every Christmas we also, in Western culture, celebrate the movement of a star. The stars is the expression of the human condition in our literature. From Shakespeare's star-crossed lovers, to Tennyson's Sunset and Evening Star, to Yeats's Heaven's Embroidered Cloths, to the fascination that Joyce had with the mechanics of time, to Anna Akhmatova's Moon at Zenith, to Donegal poet Novelle Vile's Stellar Sky. In popular culture, one of the first songs we teach our children is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. The stars is our relationship with light and time. I could never have imagined for 1 minute that Armagh would be the place in which I would get to travel at the speed of light. But sitting a few months ago in Armagh Planetarium's data simulator and navigating the cosmos, literally being able to travel light years in seconds, filled me with emotion. And in that moment, that connected me again with Captain Boyle and Joxer Daly and simply reflecting at the wonder of it all. So helping us to know quite literally where we stand, the stars is the context for the human endeavour and the working connections between the observatories on this island that have enabled us to make a global contribution through astronomy, the mother of all the sciences. The stars is the constellation of human connections, north, south, east and west, that allow us to build a shared future on this island that transcends and is not restricted by terrestrial borders and frameworks. The stars is the connections now between places and their people through time, and going forward between Armagh, Birr and Fingal. So everyone in this room has a role to play, if you choose to, in ensuring that this island can make a contribution to the public understanding of science, to continue our shared and enduring astronomical heritage, and to carry our knowledge forward for this new millennium that we are now in, to create links between people, place and the cosmos, and to look at the heavens to find ways of navigating the polarities of the world that we now inhabit in the 21st century, to inspire research, art and music for this age. So I do invite you to get excited about this project. And as to where we go from here, it's what you choose. And in this case, the sky isn't actually the limit. So I'm going to leave you with the words of J.M. Barrie's Peter Pan, the style of which make me wonder if Peter Pan wasn't in fact an Irishman giving directions, which was take the second star to the right and go straight on till morning. Thank you very much.